What is up, everybody? We are back. A little bit of a different view today because I'm working on the computer and I really don't have a video set up, but I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about kind of what's been going on with me, how business is going, some of our goals, and how we're going to reach those goals. So a lot of you know that I am being mentored by a general contractor, and he's always pushing me in the direction of subcontracting more work. My employee, I keep him busy about 30 hours a week in the field, and typically we're together. There might be times where I step out to go take a look at a job, or I'm in the truck doing emails or returning phone calls, but for the most part, we work together. So there's really only so much a day, a week that we can do together. So subcontracting work is another way to grow my business and push me towards my goals a little bit more. So he's been really challenging me to do more of that, but I struggle in terms of control. When somebody else is doing the work, it's not my employee that I can oversee. I lose a lot of the control. Now, these are not just anybody that I'm putting on the job. These are subcontractors that are trusted either by me or by my mentor. So I know that the quality of work is high. I know that the professionalism is high, but I just struggle with not being there to be able to talk to my client about how everything's going, or make sure that everything's being protected the way that it should. But all these guys know what to do, so I shouldn't really worry so much about what they're going to do. And my clients, they can always call me. They know my number. They have my email. They know how to get a hold of me. So a lot of the anxiety about these projects is just anxiety that I'm holding in my mind. So I'm really challenging myself to let some of that go. And so this week we had a job come up where the client has a couple holes in her ceiling. So she wants that drywall patched, and then she wants the entire ceiling painted. So the drywall portion of the job was perfect for myself and my employee, but painting an entire townhome ceiling is a little bit difficult for us to pull off. We're just really not set up to do a paint job of that size. So what I did is I decided to take on the drywall portion myself and subcontract the other work out. And it's a new subcontractor that is highly trusted by my mentor. I met him once. We walked through the job. Really great guy. And I decided to hire him to do the paint portion. Now, we finished the drywall portion yesterday, and there's going to be a few day gap before they come and do the rest of the painting. Now, the client understands that. The client is fine with that. But I was holding a bunch of anxiety about, what if the job gets pushed back a day? What if the client is really upset about that? What if? But I'm really trying to practice not worrying about the what ifs in between. If they come up, we'll address them when they come up. And if they don't, great. So it's really just letting go of the control a little bit. And the only way I'm going to reach my goals is if I allow other people to do some work for me, so that I can be, in theory, in more places at once, doing more jobs than once. And you can grow your W-2 team, but really there's only so much right now at the stage of the game that I'm at that I can keep 2 full-time employees busy. So subcontracting is really the route for me. And then as time goes on, if I see the need to hire guys that have those skill sets and keep them on payroll, then that could be an option too. But I really am interested in the subcontracting. It's something that I think I could be really good at. So that's what I'm working on, man. That's my big goal. And also another one of my big goals is to start to train my fiance to do a lot of the desk work, the book work, the answering the phone calls. Now, she does work a full-time job. She works at the business 1 day a week, and that's typically the day that she does all of her home watch. But we're working on having another baby, and when that happens, she will have some time off of work, and I'd really like to put her in the position to do those things for me, so that when it's time for her to return back to work, she doesn't have to return full-time. At least she can work part-time at the business, part-time for her employer now. So those are my two big goals. I'm working on dealing with my anxiety about my business a lot better, dealing with anxieties in general better, and letting go of some of the control, knowing my plan that's in place for each project as it comes up. Once that plan's in place and we start the project, letting go of a lot of the what ifs and the fears. That's a big challenge for me, but I feel like I'm getting better at it. So like always, like this video so other people can find it. Please subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 300 subscribers. And when we do reach 300 subscribers, I will go out and I'll donate $100 to an organization in my community that does great things. So that's a good thing as well. So hit that subscribe button, share this with a friend, hit the bell so that you get the notifications. Thank you all.